Hey, Ginger, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dan, Andrea, and Ron. I'm yawning a little because it's contagious, but you may be a little bit too warm if you're in the Northeast. We had record highs from Atlantic City back to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and now a storm that is on the busiest travel day, affecting some spots anywhere from the Gulf of Mexico up to Michigan. Some heavy rains in there, too, covering over 1,000 miles. The southern end of the storm going to cut off. It's an upper level low, we call it, but that's too much for you this morning. Going to drop a little rain and snow mix. Snow, yes, in parts of Tennessee, Mississippi, and northern Alabama. Really heavy rains with a flash flood watch in Tennessee, and the warmth continues for one more day in the Northeast. That's the big picture. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
Thanks, Ginger. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Amy Freeze here. Our temperatures are easy to take this morning. It's going to be another really great day across the area. Mid-60s. Third day in a row where we've had 60 degrees or better. It's going to...
Hey, Ginger. Good morning.
So included in a dense fog advisory for a little bit this morning, so some travel issues there. But yesterday morning, it was just perfect. Facebook.com/GingerZTV is where you can find me there. And Jeff left us with a beautiful one over the American River. So thank you to Jeff, and good morning to both of you again, Dan and Andrea.
Hey. You still tired?
Boy.
Ginger, I got my Christmas tree yesterday. I'm so excited.
In the 65-degree weather.
Exactly. It didn't feel right somehow. Is it going to snow?
By Wednesday, you will feel much more appropriate.
Okay.
I promise you that.
All right, good. Maybe we'll wait to decorate it until then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ginger.
And so included...
Ron Claiborne, RC, as Dan calls you, for the other look at the headlines.
Andrea, Dan, and wild in Miami on Saturday. It ruined a beautiful day in the park and freaked out a whole lot of people who came face to face with this ram. Animal control officers finally caught the exhausted animal after about 6 hours, but nobody knows actually where it came from or who it belongs to. It is time now for the weather and Ginger Z. Ginger?
Good morning, Ron. Good morning, everyone. Lots of folks are heading home after being at Grandma's house for Thanksgiving, and travel will be a concern in certain parts of the nation. The rain that I showed you earlier going to make for some problems. Detroit down to the Gulf of Mexico, so Memphis, you're included in there. Atlanta, major hub, that will be problematic. So check ahead for flights. This is the busiest day of the holiday season. We're looking then for rain to spread and a little bit of snow on the back end of it. This is for road travel, so if you are doing the old I-75 thing, that could be problem. Rain and snow in the Pacific Northwest and some fog going to slow you up from San Francisco into parts of the inland areas in California. I'm going to go one more ahead here and just give you a peek ahead to the rest of the week. Rain and snow early, including parts of Indiana and Michigan in parts of Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll be looking ahead to that. That's the big picture. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful start to the day. This Sunday morning, sunny and bright. Temperatures again in the 60s. It's going to feel so nice later this afternoon.
Ron Claiborne.
Dan and Andrea.
Thank you, Ginger.
Thanks,
Another
Ginger.
beautiful day here in New York City.
Indeed. I like to hear that. Coming up on Good Morning America, Cyber Monday.
Dan and Andrea.
All right, time for Fixation, where we show you all the things we're obsessed with during the week. I'm going to start. Mine is a little unusual for the tone and tenor of this thing, but it's very sweet and kind of just awesome. This is Oscar. All right, time for Fiction.
And this is the first moment where Oscar gets a toy. And they've been posting video of him, his owners have, because they want to show that he can do anything any other cat can do. This toy has a bell in it. As you're going to see in just a minute, Oscar is able to get up and chase this thing around the room like any other cat. He is seeing with his ears, according to his owners. Oscar is amazing. I want to show you one other clip of Oscar. This is what they do every morning with him. They let him play with the hair dryer. He's trying to... This little dude is a fighter. He's going for it. So we actually Skyped with his owners, and here's what they said. And this is the first moment where Oscar gets a toy. And they've been posting video of him, his owners have, because they want to show that he can do anything any other cat can do. This toy has a bell in it. As you're going to see in just a minute, Oscar is able to get up and chase this thing around the room like any other cat. He is seeing with his ears, according to his owners. Oscar is amazing. I want to show you one other clip of Oscar. This is what they do every morning with him. They let him play with the hair dryer. He's trying to... This little dude... Check it out.
Part of us was definitely attracted to the part that he was a special needs animal and that we had an indoor environment where he would be safe. But at the same time, there was some internal hesitation because we had no idea what to expect with a blind cat.
He's just like any other cat. It's amazing.
His ability to adapt is remarkable.
Nick and Bethany from Omaha, Nebraska. Thanks to them. Ron again.
All right, switching gears here to a more serious, even somber story. This is about a woman from La Jolla, California. This is not funny.
I feel like this is a setup here.
Who lost her dog. Well, nothing funny about that. This woman's name is Arlene Corona from La Jolla, California. And she's going to stay out. Tragic.
Yeah.
She's out in a bikini. She's going to stay out every day and fast at the same time until she finds her dog or her dog sees her and comes home. Here's what she had to say.
I will be standing out here every day until she finally sees me standing out here.
I give her about a week or two.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that one. Lots of people walking around in bikinis.
Yeah, the dog is... Check it out. Somehow, and then...
I admire her dedication. Ginger, what do you have?
I have a duck. You've seen the cat that's a stealth cat.
We're all animals today.
A lot of animals. But Simon and Jack out of Scotland, this was actually shot in Switzerland, though. They were visiting Simon's parents, and every time they turn around, the duck started to stop. So it follows them them until they turn around. This happened not just as we're watching the video here, but for hours apparently, and every single time they walk by. So.
The stealth duck. Finally, though, we got to talk about this woman we've been talking about all morning.
All morning we've been talking about this woman. Here she is. Her name is Nicole. She is the newly named Dancing Queen because she is just phenomenal. She's like floating on air. Looks like she's almost roller skating on that thing. She's incredible, and someone at the gym videotaped her and put it on YouTube.
But she knew about it, right? She knew she was being videotaped.
Yeah, she agreed to it.
She agreed.
Yes.
Dan said you're going to do that.
Yes, Andrew's going to do that right after.
Wait, here we go.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right, thanks for joining us, everybody.